For this time, we designed two experiments. The first, where we tested the pH of each detergent, and the second one consisted in applying the different detergents to a stain for determining their effectiveness. And regarding the experiments, our hypotheses were based on the pH of the products, the ones nearer to an acid and a base side will harm the clothes faster, but also will give better cleaning results. Moreover, the biodegradable detergent will not be as effective as the non biodegradable detergents. For the first experiment, each cloth rested in a different detergent sample for 5 minutes. Afterward, we carved the polyester clothes and let them rest for 4 to 5 seconds each. So, in the end, we found out that Blancanieves was the most outstanding detergent, closely followed by the soap Ariel, and the biodegradable detergent Roma wasn't able to leave the clothing as clean as Ariel did, and the detergent Foca didn't achieve a complete cleaning. So finally, the non-biodegradable sample was not so practical for washing.
For the second experiment, we wanted to measure the pH of both detergents, Persil and OxyClean. One was biodegradable and the other wasn't. For that, we extracted cabbage juice. We get half of a cabbage and boil it for about 5 minutes in 500 milliliters of water. After that, we let the juice cool for about 10 minutes and then take out the cabbage and pour just the juice into different containers. We let them sit for another 5 minutes and then added in each glass a different detergent. After that, the results were that the Persil detergent was alkaline, as the juice, which was purple color, turned into a blue, and OxyClean was neutral as the juice remained the same color.
To carry out this project, we informed ourselves about the components, preparation, and some prospective results. Hence, our hypothesis was as well designed and prepared. We looked for examples on how to measure the pH with some methods and a simple preparation, where we found that red cabbage was involved. After the experiment was held out, we just plotted the results in a comparative spreadsheet to have a better perspective of the outcome. The data was classified by detergent name, pH, and scale of whiteness compared to the clean fabric isolated from the rest of the population. After investigating the efficacy of biodegradable and non-biodegradable soaps and detergents, we set our hypothesis. The biodegradable detergent won't be as effective as the non-biodegradable detergent, which in the end turned out to be wrong, since the biodegradable detergent was one of the best among the four soaps used in the experiment. It was also said that the detergent with a pH nearer to an acid or a base state will harm the cloth faster, which turned out to be true.
Now, we really have to question to ourselves what are the ethical implications of using chemicals that may be harmful to the environment. Along with technological and scientific development, the use of chemical products also rises, causing great damage to the environment, affecting the rights of other people by damaging the places where they live, involving plants and animals that are innocent organisms that are equally affected by our actions. Now, why is it so important that we not only develop products that are effective, but are also friendly with the environment? We must be aware of the consequences that chemical products could cause for us, for the people around us, and most importantly, for the environment, for the plants and animals that live in it. It is imperative that we seek out for alternatives that are not only not harmful to it, but that reduce our impact on the environment as much as possible.
Using biodegradable detergents could have a positive impact on the environment and our relationship with it. It would help reduce the consequences of our pollution, allowing us to live in a cleaner and more sustainable world, thus improving the quality of both human life and the environment.
Comparing these products was a good example for understanding better organic and inorganic ones, since some biodegradable detergents attribute more to the environment in efficiency and cleaning rather than the non biodegradable ones, which cause severe ecological damages.
This project has helped me broaden my view and my understanding of soaps, detergents, and biodegradable detergents. Not only about that, but also of the impact that chemicals have on the environment. I now know the different utility and impact these products have on it, and now I recognize the importance of developing alternatives that are friendly to environment.
This type of experiments help us create consciousness about the problem and to realize that in the end, nature is the best chemist we could have ever met, creating amazing compounds that make us feel, love, think, and be alive. And, on the contrary, the unethical use of compounds can lead to massive natural destructions.
This experiment has increased my investigating capabilities, and now I can test any product to determine the efficacy of it. Furthermore, complementing my experiments with the chemistry knowledge I've acquired gives me the opportunity to understand the problem from different chemical perspectives, considering the protection of the environment as a priority.